Hey, it's Kitsu and today I'm going to be going over how to start a pacifist run in Skyrim. Now I use the term pacifist really loosely, as what this actually is a no-kill run, that is having 0 kills show up in your combat statistics in the in-game menus. A lot of the tactics used to complete quests with this build aren't entirely fitting with a pacifist worldview, but in my opinion as long as they don't register as a kill, it counts. You could play this in a more wholesome manner, but it will limit the number of quests that you can complete quite severely. There are a few things you have to know going into a run such as this, such as what counts as a kill and what doesn't. Creatures killed by companions or summons will add to your death toll, including most quests where you are given someone to accompany you. Luckily the tutorial isn't one of those. Conversely, creatures killed by NPCs under your influence, such as with a fury spell, do not count, and it is by abusing this and parts of the environment such as traps that we can complete quests that require someone to die. So what skills will you be using in a pacifist run? In the early game, there are 3 skills lines you want to invest into: Illusion, Restoration, and Sneak. There are other skills that become more useful after you level them, such as Alteration and Pickpocket, but this video is focused on the early game, and for those skills to be useful you will need significant perk investment or larger mana bases. Illusion is your primary magic tool. As mentioned before, Fury spells allow you to kill quest targets without it actually counting towards your statistics, but there are many other useful spells. Calm will be your saving grace at the start when your sneak level isn't high enough to get past all the enemies, and Courage is fantastic for helping guards take down dragons for you. Muffle can help bolster your sneaking abilities, and in a late game you can pick up Invisibility to be even more evasive. Restoration is your secondary skill, and is a lot more useful in the first few levels than it is later on, as certain enemy types will be immune to your illusion spells. Whilst Restoration doesn't help with elementals or Daedra, Turn Undead is a fear spell that can allow you to get past Draugr. Healing spells are also useful for when you take a hit or two, as well as to heal up those NPCs who are doing all the hard work for you. Finally, Sneak is extremely important for this character. You'll find it quite difficult to get past enemies without being detected when you begin, but even with a low sneak level you can successfully hide from enemies who are under the effect of your fury spells, so they focus on other targets. The higher your sneak gets, the less you need your other skills, as you can skip most of the dungeons to access the parts that are needed for your quests. There will still be quests that you cannot complete using these methods, in particular ones that require you to get the killing blow on a character, or characters that need to die when there's no one else around and no traps to utilise. These are quite few and far between, however, so it can be a lot of fun to see how far you can push the quest lines. In the second part, I'll be looking at how to use other skills and tricks to get around some of the more impossible quests in the game. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for similar content. Until next time, bye!